Hello boys and girls! Today what we're going to be doing is இன்னைக்கு நம்ம வந்து for first time in our channel we're going to be doing a film review. இப்போ நீங்கள் film reviewன்னு பார்த்தீங்கன்னா வந்து off late I wanted to do this because we have reacted to so many videos and trailers of this movie called Fighter, and thanks to you lot it has been doing so well, so அதனால thank you all so much for that. இன்னைக்கு நம்ம என்ன பார்க்க போறோம்னா today we're going to be reviewing it because I saw the movie yesterday, and yeah, I thought I'd share with you what I felt were good and what I felt were bad. So without wasting much time, let's get it on with the review. And also spoiler content will be there because I'll be explaining a few things which I feel why it didn't work and why I feel it would work. So yeah, be warned, rest assured, and we're going to be starting with the review now. So let's go. So Fighter as a movie, இப்போ வந்து பார்த்தீங்கன்னா let's talk about the cons a little bit startingly because then we'll get to the positives. Yeah, so first வந்து we are going to be talking about the template of the movie. இது வந்து template of the movieனா வந்து எல்லா படத்தும் ஒரு ஹீரோ வந்து ஸ்டார்டிங்கில் அப்படியே பயங்கரமாக இருப்பார், then some mistake of his he will go down, then he will be going through a development arc. After a development arc he would be required at the most important time, then he comes and he delivers and the movie gets over, boom bam dash. So to be very honest with you, that is the same template what this movie had followed, and yeah, so that's one of the things what I didn't like. Secondly, we are going to be talking about the love content that has been created. To be very honest with you, I feel the what do you call, the relationship has been pushed between Hrithik Roshan and Deepika Padukone because there wasn't enough scenes of bonding which brings them that emotionally close with each other, and I wish if there was another 5 minutes or 10 minutes or more screen time provided just for that. I think the love content what they do would be justified, but here it didn't seem like that. And then third is to be very honest with you, the climax. Climax, why? Because there was this one particular scene where you know Anil Kapoor and Hrithik Roshan will jump out of the jet at one point due to some reason which you guys will see, and then post which skip to a point in that enemy's territory where the enemy is fighting against Suki, that is another character in the movie. Suddenly Hrithik Roshan pops up and holds his leg. You tell me how that is possible. So either you show them making through that area to the major fighting base, or do a different scene and jump back to that scene so that order of continuity will be flowing. So because of that, I felt that in the மாதிரி break ஆயிட்டு வரும்போது வந்து it felt a little bit odd, to be very honest with you, on that part. And then lastly, it's the dialogue writing, where there is this there's a full squadron of the best fighters, some name it was there called. Nevertheless, so what happened is while they were doing their team bonding sessions, or you know that some of that chit chats and some of that comedy they do to each other, I found it to be exceedingly cringe, and I felt it was unnecessary, and it didn't feel natural. It felt like forced and you know scripted. I mean, even though the movie is scripted, but still that feeling of naturality is not there, and yeah, so that's predominantly the cons which I felt. And let's get on with the pros. There's a lot of pros in this movie. Number one, emotion. What they have done is they have captured the feeling of love towards the nation very well, and here and there it had hit me really deep as well, so that's one of the factors. Secondly, graphics. For a Siddharth Anand film compared to Pathaan and him doing Fighter, there's a big development in terms of graphics, maybe because of a higher budget, but then the work which they have done is far superior than what they ever did in Pathaan, so that's a beautiful thing. And then lastly, what I consider to be a pro in this movie is choreography was really good, in terms of fighting and things like that. You know, the way they did the choreography for the fighting was really good, so I felt one of the pros of that. And then just on back of my mind, I just thought of another con, and the way what they do is they suddenly have a serious scene, and then after the serious scene is done, they suddenly move to a song, which felt very unnatural, and I felt the movie scene should push through and reach the song rather than awkwardly cutting the scene there and moving towards the song. So that I found to be another con. And overall, if I had to give a rating for this movie would receive a solid 7 out of 10 for me. regardless of its flaws, it was a well written movie. It was well detailed script as well, you know, the certain nuances, the certain call signs, the certain terminology that people use in the Air Force, where I felt it was on point, or at least believing to the general, or at least it's believable to the general public. So in that case, I really enjoyed the movie. I give it a solid 7 out of 10. And yeah, so that's my review. And if you think that இவனா இவ்வளோ பெரிய பிஸ்தாவா அவன் இவ்வளோ பெரிய பிஸ்தா தான், நான் பரத்வாஜ் ரங்கனிக்கே நான் காம்படிஷன் கொடுப்பேன். ஸோ அதனால் yeah, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.